Alright. Here's our introduction video. We are the Rescue Boss and Heavy Rescue Crew. My name is R.C. Fellows. I am a firefighter paramedic with Pleasant Valley Joint Fire District in Plain City, Ohio. Also a member of the Jefferson County Technical Rescue Team and a member of the High Task Force 1. With me today are two good friends. They are Lance Winstall and Aaron Dickey. Lance and I met probably about 15 years ago when Jefferson County was starting up their technical rescue team. He and I started meeting, we started doing some classes together, started doing some training together, and we started developing a friendship there. So Lance, would you again introduce yourself, please?
Sure. My name is Lance Winstall. This is my actually 26th year with the Toronto Fire Department. I also support the Region 8 Urban Search and Rescue Team and Jefferson County Technical Rescue Team. By trade, I'm actually a supervisor at the Beaver Valley Nuclear Power Station, so not only do I get to see a lot of stuff from the fire side, but I can see a lot of things from the industrial side also. I support Beaver Valley's emergency response team in case of any type of incident that we have at Beaver Valley Fire Station. Thanks for the introduction, R.C.
What other spots have you had here at Toronto Fire Department? Like, I know you've been president, vice president, those kind of things, but how long or what spots have you been here at the Toronto Fire Department?
Well, I just finished up a 10-year term. I was president of the Toronto Volunteer Fire Department. I stepped aside. I think it's crucial that we get our young folks involved and have them to start leading. Also, I have a position now. I'm the training officer, for the fire department. So, new task to take on. I think it's important that we or make sure we're up on latest and greatest training, and even from the basic side of training also.
Good. All right, so the other guy here with me today is Aaron Dickey. Aaron and I met probably 15 years ago, probably with some mutual friends. Developed a relationship, and fire departments ran together, Bryant and Mingo. Ran together a lot, and got started into some training, and then from training into the technical rescue side, the technical rescue team. Aaron's on the team with us, and from there it's kind of blossomed. And so Aaron, go ahead and give us your background and info.
Thanks. My name is Aaron Dickey. I started in the fire service about, I think it was 2002, so that makes it what, 15 years, something like that? Probably met right around that same time. So I'm a firefighter and paramedic, assistant chief with the Hillendale Volunteer Fire Department. That's my primary membership. I also run part-time now with Mingo Junction Fire Department. Did have a previous history there of a full-time member. And then by trade, I'm actually a registered nurse, so I kind of switched career paths and went that way. Currently a supervisor for a large insurance company, a case manager supervisor. So I have a wide variety of experience, mostly in the medical side, but also in the technical rescue and the firefighter side as well. So, it's been a fun ride so far for these 15 years. Hopefully we've got another 15 in me, so thanks.
So people are going to ask, why the Rescue Boss and why that name came about and why are we doing this? So I'm going to kind of flip that to Aaron Dickey, because probably sometime about this mid-December, Aaron sent me a text message and said, hey dude, let's do a podcast. And I said, okay Aaron, what are we going to do it on? I don't know, but let's do it. And I said, okay, great, let's do this. So Aaron's kind of been like the brainchild with some of this, so I want to kick it back to Aaron here a little bit. What drove you to want to do this, and what's driving some of the driving force through some of this? So
I think that I'm a big time geek, and I love like true crime things, and even studying up on firefighter and paramedic emergency services type issues, and there's a lot of podcasts out there, and I like listen to a little bit of Ryan Pennington's got some stuff out there, and Rich Gasaway. And of course, all the true crime stuff, and I listen to them on my commute to work every day. So I just was thinking one day, how can I, I guess develop with my friends here. How can we pass some things on? And it just kind of popped in my head. Let's do a podcast that not many people do. And I mean, let's pick up some subjects that, you know, there's a lot out there about transitional fire attacks and survivability and situational awareness. Let's find something that we can talk about and kind of pass on. So that's kind of how the rescue boss came along. But you know, I'm a big time geek of podcasts, so that's where I got my idea.
So,
Can
we
I
can,
add one thing?
yeah, go ahead.
And, you know, all three of us, you know, we share a common thread. You know, not only do we are on a rescue competition team together, but we are all close friends.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the things that, you know, we all talk about is how does it affect our families too?
Yeah.
You know, you know, people don't understand when you are not getting paid, you know, some of us, and we go out in the middle of the night, you know, how does that affect our families? You know, and that's one of the things is how affect, you know, how are they thinking? You know, do they, you know, how do we justify going out, not getting paid, doing what we love? So, you know, that was one of the another things that we wanted to talk about you know, family things. And, you know, this rescue competition has become a family thing. You know, and all of our families have gelled together. So, you know, that was another thing we wanted to talk about, so.
So going along this line and this theme of talking about stuff, Aaron and I shot this back and forth. I shot it back and forth to Lance, and we started working on thoughts and bringing thoughts along as to what we're going to do and how we're going to do it. And then we said, how are we going to name this? And we started thinking about names. And we've kicked different names around, and then all of a sudden Aaron came up with the Rescue Boss with the Heavy Rescue Crew. And so how did you come up with the Rescue Boss, Aaron? Because that's kind of your brainchild, and I'm gonna kick that back to you because
Well, I saw that logo that was made at one point that was on our rescue helmets, and I knew that you kind of had that nickname Rescue Boss. I was like, what better, you know, fit would that be, the Rescue Boss and the Heavy Rescue Team? I just thought it was perfect. That's also kind of what we go by for our competition name. Excuse me. Our competition name was, we were using the Jefferson County Heavy Rescue Team. So, yeah, that just came up with it one day and passed it on, and it worked. So.
all right. So the thing is, we are on a competition team too, and that's plays into what we do and what has gelled us together. And so we've developed that, and the guy we didn't introduce, which is behind the cameras, and with all this coming about, we come around and we knew our guy with electronics over here is Mr. Justin Borkowski, who's also on a part of our rescue team and as a fireman here in Morristown, Ohio. He's the guy behind the camera and doing all the editing, so we got to thank him first. But we called Justin, and we said, Justin, can we do this? And he said, sure, I got all this stuff. And Justin's actually running a lot of this for us, doing all the video editing. You might see me do a little bit of video editing because, again, this is a bunch of high-tech stuff with a low-tech guy here. And we've got GoPros and that kind of stuff going, so we're kicking all that up. So let's wrap this up today. So this session here, we're just kind of doing an intro session, and within the intro, we're going to start up a Facebook page, there's a Twitter page, and we might even get into the Periscope world. Our videos will be on YouTube. There's also a blog spot at it's therescueboss.blogspot.com. You can go into, and those should be on the Facebook and Twitter accounts also. So, any final words on our intro there, Lance?
No, I think things went well for our first, intro. One of the things I do want to thank, we do have GoPros strategically, placed around the room, and they are a personal sponsor of mine. So I want to thank GoPro for giving us a good camera. Thank you.
Aaron?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's it. I hope this develops and evolves into something where we can maybe pass some information on or pass on our passion for the job to some other people, and yeah, so we'll just see where it goes. But thank you.
All right, guys, listen, back to Facebook, Twitter, Gmail, therescueboss@gmail.com. Thank you.